Well, I'm Bob Renfroe. I was with the school district for 36 years. I came here at age 19 as junior high band director and marching director of the high school group. My tenure here was just a marvelous years here. Received such support from the schools and from the city. We took the band just all over the country nearly. Most memorable, I guess, would be the bicentennial year that was held in Washington, D.C., of course. And the city chartered a plane and took the mayor and the superintendent and other principal and other school officials. I believe there were 187 of us on that charter. So let's see, of interest may be that we took the band to many places. Los Angeles, a gentleman from Texas City by the name of Evans was running for president of the Lions Club. Of
Lions International.
International. So they took the band out there to lead the parade in Los Angeles. And kids, of course, we went to Disneyland, and it was a wonderful trip there. And we most memorable, I think, representing the schools and the city, was a trip we made to New Orleans for one of the Saints games. They invited us over, and the parents were concerned about us all going on one plane, so they chartered three smaller planes, and we broke the band down in three. And very interesting, and I'll make this short. At those days, the kind of fight song here, for some reason we had a swing arrangement of Dixie, and that's what the boys wanted to hear. And so, man, every time there was anything exciting going on, we'd strike up Dixie. So our show in New Orleans had Dixie in the routine, and you had to submit your music to the man in charge, and he noticed I had Dixie in the routine. He said, "Mr. Renfroe, we can't play Dixie in this stadium." And said, I said, "My goodness." I said, "Why don't you let me run the show for you?" We were there for a practice session. He said, "All right, let's see it." So we ran the show, and Dixie was just one little section of it. But he okayed us. He said, "That's fine." He said, "I think we get by." Well, when we routine-wise came to that spot, the audience, the dome just rose and cheered like you have never heard. And we've been to all the big stadiums all over, Cowboys and Oilers. But that I remember, and the kids in that band. That was Vicki Wimberly and Mary Casella were the drum majors of the band that year. So anyhow, basically, my connection with the school was just the band. I didn't get wrapped up in anything otherwise. But whenever we were called on, we performed, of course. So I guess that's about it, unless you have specific questions for me. Well.